Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Drew Wild. Today we are talking about she did indeed forget the straws. Customer says DoorDasher canceled her order after they were blasting at the store. What in the demonetized nonsense is going on here? So this DoorDash customer is exposing a conversation between her and her dasher that displayed that her driver ended up canceling her order because of an event that was happening at the store that could cost her life. Who cares about your straws at that point? With that said, I do want to go over everything that is being said in this article, how it actually is for DoorDash drivers, UberEats drivers, Grubhub drivers, events like this that could compromise your safety, and how this affects the customer, as well as everything in between. So with that said, let's get started. A TikToker's video has gone viral after she said her DoorDash delivery driver was forced to cancel her order due to a blasting at a restaurant. Listen, I don't care what anybody says. There's almost zero reason why there should be a blasting at the restaurant. Like, I'm trying to imagine the reason why. What is happening at this restaurant that someone feels a need to be that way? Like, I have my issues with restaurants relatively often because I'm a gig worker. What does a customer have a problem with them? In the now viral video, user Ray, I have asthma 420, danced around while she showed the text exchange between her and her delivery driver, Shakira. I'm gonna leave her TikTok as well as her profile in the description so you can develop your own opinions on the subject. Last night, this was my legit convo with my dasher. She did indeed forget the straws. She wrote in the text overlay that Daily Dot reached out to Ray via TikTok comment. Listen, I don't care what items were a part of your order and what utensils you needed for them. If something like that is happening at the store, I'm out. That's it. We're done. No. Like, seriously. There was a legitimate blasting at the store. Let that sink in. Seriously, it's been waiting here for a really long time. I'm sure she said it in an ironic way, but still, I am not gonna care much about your straws if that's the case. In the screenshot, Ray asked her driver to pick up straws and sweet and sour sauce, but when Shakira replied, no one could have predicted her response. I'm sorry, honey, I'm about to cancel your order. They're blasting out here, and I gotta live for my child, the driver wrote. You gotta live, period. Forget the kid for a second. Can you care enough about yourself to want to live, please? I'm not saying your kid doesn't have value, but so do you. Ray's TikTok had over 1.1 million views by Wednesday. The things you do for content, huh? So far, it's unclear where or when the alleged blasting took place, but many people expressed concern for what Shakira went through. She was so nice about it too, one user wrote with a crying face emoji. I hope she's good though. Yeah, not gonna lie, if I was in her position, right? Like, I was in Shakira's position, the DoorDash driver, and I was in a store with a blasting going on, I wouldn't be worried about my customer. Hell, I would call 911. If anything, the last thing I would worry about is your order. I would worry about my safety. I would worry about calling the police, and I would worry about getting the order canceled, not communicating with the customer. She did more by you than most other people would. She's real for that, another added. The TikTok led to a conversation about safety concerns delivery drivers go through just to make a living. Real talk about this though, DoorDash has been doing a lot in terms of upgrading their safety features, but even still, there's not a whole lot you could do in that situation. What DoorDash upgrade or update can they do within an app that can literally save your life in this case? The app doesn't make you bulletproof. It just doesn't. Crazy. She felt she needed to give you a reason for wanting to live more than getting you your food, a user commenter. Wait, so is her child the only reason she doesn't want to get blasted? Damn, another added with a crying emoji. I'm saying, like, she doesn't value herself more than her child. First of all, that's good parenting in a way, but you gotta value yourself too. Come on. But here's a thing that is said but not said here. A lot of us drivers are so concerned with getting deactivated. Yeah, we're going to tell the customer things like, hey, I can't deliver this. I don't want to get unalived here. Because here's the reality. You have that order canceled or you cancel that order, right? You gotta leave. You gotta go. This isn't about getting your order done. But in the eyes of DoorDash, that's another reason for them to want to deactivate you. That is completely and 100% outside her control. And then we'll see a TikTok about how she was deactivated for wanting to live. Viewers find it unfair that the woman had to justify why she canceled the customer's order when she should have been more focused on her safety. But that's the position DoorDash puts you in. Like, we're so concerned about getting deactivated from the platform and how fragile our accounts really are. We have to justify ourselves in that way. Some viewers also didn't like that Ray didn't say please or thank you in her request for more straws and sauce. Yeah, you know, not gonna lie, I do find this particular customer a little annoying to deal with, because you know she asked for a lot of extra stuff. She didn't say please, she didn't say thank you. She's very impolite, she was very demanding. Most people would cancel the order just for that. And she exposed this entire conversation on TikTok. And you don't even know what this customer actually, you know, is tipping their driver. Would you dodge bullets for $5 tips and $2.50 base pay? I doubt it. You could say please, a viewer commented. She's out there dodging bullets for you and you can't say please or thank you, another user wrote. I'm saying. You're supposed to put that stuff in your original order, not harass the dasher for it, commented a third. I mean, sometimes those options aren't even available. You can request them through like special instructions, but not all restaurants follow that instructions, and sometimes you feel like you have to ask the dasher. Like, I don't mind being certain that there's straws and sauces in the order just because you want me to double check, but still. Ray said she did eventually get her order from a different driver. Yes, some king named Muhammad picked it up, but it was 45 minutes late from the original time. LMFAO, Ray shared. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that your order was late because she tried to frickin' live. This is probably one of the most ungrateful customers on the platform. This is my opinion. It's worth what you pay for it. Now that you pay me. There you go. Honestly, it's customers like this that piss me off so much because, number one, she was very ungrateful. She was saying, please, thank you. She was very demanding. And when things didn't go her way, she made a TikTok about it. All for the views. Her driver almost unalived herself, but that's clout right there. That's going viral right there. Not to mention, the driver herself has probably one of the lowest self-images, and I hate to see that. I don't know if that's her identifying herself as a quality parent or if she just doesn't value herself enough, but I would be more concerned about me living because I have a life to live than a kid not having a parent. No offense to the kid, but I want to live for me. I don't want to just live for the kid. That being said, I don't think I would make a great parent, but that's a different conversation. The next thing we're going to hear is that driver had to deliver through a World War III battle zone just to deliver an order to a soldier that's out in the trenches, and all they're going to say is, what? No straw? Like, how far is this ingratitude going to go? And not to mention, if the DoorDash customer complained about this driver, then there's a chance that she could lose her account for that. Like, I know that we're not penalized for canceling orders, but DoorDash is known for deactivating drivers for less. All in all, make sure you put your safety before a customer's order 100% of the time, because clearly customers don't value our lives and our safety either way. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!